Best time to visit Joshua Tree National Park is in between March and May and October-November, because during the summer it gets extremely hot and in winters the nights get too cold. So being in the middle part where the temperatures are quite normal is ideal for being in the park. Renting or having your own car is a necessity because the park is huge, and also the travel to and fro from the park you require your own vehicle. That's what we did. We had my friend's car with us throughout the trip. You may want to have a paper map with you of the entire area because connectivity is less. There might be places where you don't get network, so which is why you should have a paper map which you can get at the visitor center. And also you can download the maps from Google Maps, which will help you when the network is not available. We had rented an Airbnb close to the park, and the area itself is called Joshua Tree. क्या प्लान है आज का कोटक?
Choya cactus.
क्या है यहाँ पे?
Choya.
Cactus. Joshua Tree is like there. I think it's like a.
And are we going to hike there?
Maybe we can. We can go to a hiking trail also.
There are a lot of trails. It's basically
The Minerva one.
But what's most of the day going to look like? It's going to be hikes, or is it going to be just like seeing things?
At this point, it's sort of like an open day. We can do as we feel. There are like a couple of trails that Devi found yesterday. We can do one of those. We can go get lunch in town so that we can feed you.
Yes, please. There are 3 main towns outside Joshua Tree National Park, which are called Joshua Tree, 29 Palms, and the Yucca Valley. We were staying in Joshua Tree itself in an Airbnb. You can also camp at some of the designated sites inside Joshua Tree National Park, but you need to book well in advance because availability is quite rare. 2 to 3 days, I believe, is a good time to see the park and all things around. That's what we did ourselves. Things we can do in the Joshua Tree National Park are easy walks and hikes. You can book a guided hike or explore it by yourself. We can start with Chola Cactus Garden. This had huge cactus and the park looked endless.
भाई इधर बहुत ठंडी लग रही है अभी लेकिन.
बहुत पतला जैकेट है.
What?
I have another great picture.
I am just feeling too cold right now. Gonna be drenched. Can stick with this t-shirt motto after such a good meal, isn't it?
I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
Read the t-shirt, bruv.
Well, I agree.
Correct?
Smile more, I agree.
Yeah.
We only live once.
Correct. Then we have sunset at Keys Views. This we missed, we couldn't make it there on time. Then there's Ryan Mountain, which we climbed. It's a 3-mile hike. They say after this trail, you get the best 360 views of the Joshua Tree. That's what we're heading towards. The Ryan Mountain Trail has begun. Pranshu, Kotak and Anish have headed up there. We started from right there. I guess you can see the cars. Yeah, that's where we started. The hike is about 3 miles. Let's do this. Guessing this will be the halfway mark from what I can see up there. We walked about 25 minutes or so. It's going faster than expected, I guess. The view is incredible. Uphill climbing is so much different than what normal walking or running is like. Woo! It's a different ball game altogether. These mountains are so different from what I've seen everywhere else. Made it, bad boys. Summit. Downhill moving is going to be much easier. Then there are various rock formations which you can look at during your time. When you're passing by, you can see various big rocks, but there are some special rocks which you can have a look at, namely the skull rock, which looks like a skull, and then arch rock, which is in the shape of an arc. So yeah, these are some of the interesting facts that you gotta keep aware of. These are some of the highlights that you can keep in mind that you want to explore, but the entire park has amazing views to offer, and you don't get such views in our day-to-day lives, and only a national park like this one can make these visuals available, where you have such great rock formations, such open barren lands, and it just looks like this is a different world in itself, and you gotta be there to experience it. Bye bye Airbnb. Yep. Woo!
Seat belt.
मैंने पहना है. मैंने भी पहना है. Fuck you.
Because yesterday I had clipped it on from the back.